taking care of my children. And like, if you can't prioritize yourself, if you can't put yourself over everyone else, then who else is? Everything what you're achieving in your life is at the end of the day, only if you're going to be better health-wise, you're going to also do better. There is a reason why in an airplane, they tell you if there's going to be turbulence, first keep the oxygen mask for yourself and then keep it for your children. That's the way we've got to also look at ourselves. It's okay to be selfish when it comes to our own health because we can take better care of others. I think it's a really good analogy to apply in our own lives today. We might appear to be, because physical health, like doctor said, overweight is also one of the reasons. And physical health goes hand in hand with mental health, because physical health, when you're hitting the gym, your hormones are going to be in balance. And your hormones are going to be in balance, your mental health is also going to be in balance. So these are all small things, like, we don't take it seriously, like, oh, I don't have time for gym. We're not actually telling, even the gym aspect is not to look good, but to also feel good, because mental health is another thing that everyone seems to suffer today. So I'm really happy to be part of this event, and I wish you all the very best. I think it's a wonderful idea to bring everything under one roof, to make a patient feel comfortable, to come forward and say, I have this, and cancer should not be like a taboo. Everyone should talk about it, because today when somebody has cancer, the first thing they try to do is hide the fact, because for some reason they feel embarrassed or they think, I don't want people to know, but it's okay for people to know so that there's more support and you can address it. So thanks a lot. And I said Urjita was my friend. I think all of you would have wondered, like, there's a lot of age difference. How come she can be my friend? She's my niece's friend, and my niece is actually my friend. Because I've somehow trained her not to call me Kiru Chitti. So I've like dropped the Chitti, just call me Kiru. So she keeps calling me Kiru, only except when her father is there, she adds Chitti to it. So it's actually and now that she's expecting, she's like, okay, now I want to see how you're going to get away with it when my son or daughter is going to call you Party. I said, no, I'm going to train your child to call me Kiru somehow. Because it's a nice way to, fool people into thinking you're young by having young friends. So thank you so much. All the very best.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We now invite Ms. Radhika Santana Krishnan to announce the mammogram group screening program. Please, ma'am.
எல்லோருக்கும் காலை வணக்கம். இந்த அக்கேஷன் எனக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டண்ட். ஏன்னா ஐ எம் அ கேன்சர் சர்வைவர், அண்ட் மோர் ஸ்பெஷல் இஸ் டாக்டர் ராஜா இஸ் மை டாக்டர். ஸோ தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் டாக்டர் ஃபார் எவ்ரி திங். நாங்கள் அடிக்கடி சொல்கிறது என்னென்னா, ஒரு பெண் தான் ஒரு குடும்பத்தின் முதுகெலும்பு. அவள் தான் மதர், அவள் தான் டீச்சர், அவள் தான் நர்ஸ், எல்லாமே அவள் தான். ஸோ இட்ஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டண்ட் தட் ஷீ இஸ் லுக்ட் ஆஃப்டர். ஐ திங்க் மிஸ் கிருத்திகா சொன்ன மாதிரி வீட்டில் இருக்கிற எல்லா பிரதரோ ஃபாதரோ ஹஸ்பண்ட், தே ஷுட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் தி இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் ஆஃப் த உமன். ஏன்னா நம்ம நாட்டில் அவங்க உழைச்சுட்டே தான் இருப்பாங்க. ஏதாவது எக்ஸாம் வரும், கல்யாணம் வரும், அப்புறம் பார்த்துக்கலாம். This is what we see when we go out and sensitize people about breast cancer. பயம், பண செலவு, இதை பற்றி நினைக்கும் போது அவங்க பார்த்துக்கிறதே இல்லை. ஆனால் நம்ம இன்றைக்கி இந்த புடவை நல்லா இருக்கா, மேக்கப் நல்லா இருக்கா, அதெல்லாம் பார்க்குறோம். நம்ம உடம்ப நம்ம பார்த்துக்கணும். நம்மளோட கிட்னி சரியாக இருக்கா, ஹார்ட் சரியாக இருக்கா. ஐ திங்க் அதுக்கு தான் அந்த விழிப்புணர்வு ஃபார் ஸ்க்ரீனிங். Screening is so important. Once a year, I think you can afford to spend half a day on you. So, இந்த மெசேஜ் தான் ஐ திங்க் அடிக்கடி நம்ம சொல்லணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். டாக்டர்ஸ் மே கம் டு அஸ். நிறையா வீடு தேடி திட்டம் அதெல்லாம் நிறையா கவர்மெண்ட்டும் பண்ணுறாங்க. இந்த மாதிரி ப்ரைவேட் என்ஜிஓஸ், எங்களை மாதிரி இருக்கிற என்ஜிஓஸும் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ இட் இஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டண்ட். இது படித்தவங்க படிக்காதவங்க இது ரெண்டு பேருமே வித்தியாசமே இல்லை. படித்தவங்களும் ரொம்ப பயப்படுறாங்க, படித்தவங்களும் மேமோகிராம்னா என்னன்னு தெரியாது. ஸோ இது வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் தட் வி டேக் திஸ் மெசேஜ் டு த பீப்புள் அண்ட் டெல் தெம் தட் இட்ஸ் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் டு லுக் ஆஃப்டர் யுவர் செல்ஃப். நாங்கள் சொல்கிறது தோழி டெஸ்டடு, ஆரோக்கியத்தை கொண்டாடு. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் ஃபார் இன்வைட்டிங் மீ அண்ட் it's a great honor for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We have two of the members who will be taking the first mammogram. I would like them to please stand up. And please applaud for them. They will be taking the first group mammogram package. Thank you. Now I request Dr. Urjita Rajagopalan to honor our chief guest, Ms. Kritika Udayanidhi, with a memento. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Dr. M.A. Raja, sir, to present the memento to Ms. Radhika Santanakrishnan. Thank you, sir. To express our gratitude, I would like to invite Mr. Harish Manyan, Group CEO, MGM Healthcare and MGM Cancer Institute, to deliver the vote of thanks.
A warm morning to all of you, and members on the dais, Kritika ma'am, Radhika ma'am, Raja sir, Veda ma'am, Kirti ma'am. I was not part of the itinerary, first of all. I just get crashed. And this topic is so close to me that I couldn't avoid myself but to talk. I have a very personal encounter with this so-called mammoth disease. I call it as a pandemic or an epidemic in India. The reason I'm just saying two instances which is very important for all of us to keep in mind. One has been very well highlighted by all the dignitaries, starting from Dr. Ujita, then Kritika ma'am, then also Radhika ma'am. That is the importance of the woman's health in your life. I think woman's health is the last priority. Health itself is the last priority for us. I think we don't spend money on health. We spend money on everything except health. And in that also, woman's health is the least priority. Because I know, for my mom's health, a son who is working in a good position in a hospital, she couldn't get the right treatment. I think that's very, very sad. And at the stage when things were gone southwards, she was trying to take treatment, anything, everything, apart from allopathy. I was shocked to know in parts of India, and especially south, so much of prevalence on Ayurveda and Ayurveda, homeopathy, and native treatment for breast cancer. Ma'am, there is a treatment I always say this, and I want this message to go out very vocally to everybody in the market, that there is no other treatment than allopathy treatment. The conventional mainline treatment is the treatment. There is a treatment in Namakkal and Atur, ma'am, where they put garlic to burn it. It is so sad, it is so painful, it is so bad. The breast opens up and the woman suffers, but still they consider that as a treatment. And it's so sad which happens in our country. And the message should be, I believe, One, prioritize your partner's health. It's very, very important. And that's the purpose by which we are starting this clinic. That's one. Second, there is no other alternative treatment. The treatment lies in A-class, standard institutions like this, where you come, meet the experts, meet the doctors, and get the right treatment. And early detection, as Raja sir mentioned, has excellent survival. I always say this, if my mom would have been diagnosed at today's day and age, she would have survived for more than 5 to 8 years. And that's the importance of right detection, right timing for this disease. And I'm so glad today that we have taken this step towards launching some initiative where people can take home this message and screen people at large and ensure that this disease can be curtailed. And this can be cured or probably reserved to a certain limit if it is diagnosed at the right moment. I think that's the mission with which we are doing. In fact, me and Dr. Urjita were actually brainstorming that how we can scan the entire south of India and create a record in terms of, it's not a purpose of record, but that was a mission by which Dr. Urjita was saying that this disease needs to be controlled in a way people get the right information, get the right treatment. That's more important, because I'm still saying what we are treating today is just a tip of the iceberg. What people going through in India is native treatment, homeopathic treatment, Ayurvedic treatment, all kinds of alternative therapies other than what is required to be done. And that is a large chunk of people. Because the moment you are diagnosed with cancer, you go and talk to anybody, all and sundry in the market, including your housekeeping person, and find out a solution for that. There were talks that, you cut the rice, what do you call that? Rice, you grow that rice grass or wheat grass and drink that, cancer will go. And my house was full of wheat grass actually. Every morning they were cutting and drinking, nothing is happening. But this is what it happens. Because anything and input in this disease takes you a long way. You think that is the best treatment. But no. Treatment lies in A-class institution, allopathy, mainline treatment, that is what it works. And please prioritize your partner's health. That's very important. And that's the take-home message from us. We are here to do more better. This is going to take better to the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Once again, thank you for gracing this occasion with your presence. Thank you to everyone who made this event possible. Please join us for refreshments behind. Have a good day.